Hello everybody. So I have made mention about this in the past, and every time I do it I forget to turn the camera on. So I made a point to make sure to turn this camera on. I'm going to make royal icing for some sugar cookies, but you can see I have a jar here of chickpeas. This is going to be the base of my icing sugar, like the icing. The liquid in here, or chickpea brine, whatever you want to call it, you can call it chickpea brine, or people are calling it aquafaba, which is actually just kind of a fun word to say. Aquafaba, like really, it's kind of fun. But this stuff makes the greatest egg replacer. Now, do yourself a favor and do not taste it just plain on its own, because it tastes pretty gnarly. But once you get the sugar in there, you don't even notice that it's actually chickpeas. So what we need is just the liquid. We don't need the chickpeas. So don't toss the chickpeas, okay? Seriously, just make some hummus or make some roasted chickpeas, or just eat them, make a salad. And don't drain your chickpea water. This works with store-bought as well, so it doesn't have to be home canned. And it also doesn't have to be chickpeas, just so you know. It can be any bean. What you need is the liquid from it, because the liquid contains starch, and the starch is what actually creates the foaming action, making the mimic egg. So that's what we're going to do. So let me rearrange the camera here, and I'll show you how I do this. Okay, so first what you want, this is what you're going to need for it. You're going to need some chickpea water or bean water. You'll need icing sugar, plain old icing sugar. You'll need 3 cups of this. No, sorry, it's 4 cups. Oh, I'll need to check the thing again. I'll let you know for sure on the bottom. You need 3 ounces of the chickpea water, that I remember. And you need some vanilla. Okay, yeah, you need 4 cups of the icing sugar and 3 ounces of the chickpea water, or the aquafaba. Seriously, it's just fun to say. Go ahead, say it, aquafaba. Whoever came up with that term, that's just fun. So what I like doing is draining it through a fine mesh sleeve or sieve, whatever you guys call it. And I let it sit for a little bit, just so in that way I know I'm getting all of it. Now, that is a pint jar, and as it sits at this moment, I've got a hair over 6 ounces. Yeah. So I have too much, which I'll just probably dump down the drain because I won't need it after this point. But you can save it, you can put it in the freezer, freeze it, save it, whatever you want to do. Or you can just dump it and open up a new can every time you need it, kind of thing. Now, you need a high-speed blender for this as well. So I need to kind of rearrange you again and let this drain. So we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Okay, so now we're at the stand mixer. I have drained, and I have roughly 3 ounces of the liquid. We're just going to pour that in, because I say roughly because it's never accurate. I don't have 3 ounces on my measuring cup. Oh, sorry, before I do that. Okay, now you want to do is whip it until it starts to become white and foamy. You will see it in this. I will shut the volume off on this and speed it up so you guys can see that. Okay, so now you can see it's a little bit foamy and it's all lovely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 cup of icing sugar, and to this I'm just going to keep adding the rest of it slowly, and remember you need 4 cups. Okay, so now I have all my icing sugar added in. I'm going to add in my teaspoon, of vanilla extracts. And now I'm just going to whip this on high for quite some time. This takes a few moments. What you want is that beautiful stiff peak, like you normally get with Royal Icing. So I'll bring you guys back when that's done, because I don't want to have the filming going that entire time. So we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm hoping I got you guys at a good enough angle that you can see this. There we go. Beautiful trace. Now, do yourself a favor. Only put this in the fridge if you are ready to deal with concrete. I made that mistake once. Now, it's one thing to keep it, like to store it in the fridge, and you take it out a couple hours, or like half an hour or something before you need it. But don't put it in the fridge and then expect to grab it out and use it like regular icing. No, you cannot, because it's thick. It's very, very thick. As you can see, it's not coming off of, it's not dripping off of that at all. It's thick. So, there you guys go. How to make aquafaba royal icing. And I can tell you, it tastes really good. You would never know it was made with chickpeas. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.